A boy was shot and killed by the police. The cops knew they'd killed the wrong kid, yet neither of them felt any remorse. What made it even more infuriating, everyone was covering for the officers. The father, a lawyer himself, was powerless. He couldn't swallow this injustice. Jack pulled some strings, got hold of some files from the police department. That's when he discovered something. These same two cops had priors from years ago. They'd killed a mechanic's son back then. The gun described in those records matched the one found near his son. Now he had evidence. He tracked down John, the mechanic, wanted him to press charges against the two officers, planned to use his position as a judge to bring them to justice, but John turned him down. He'd lost all faith in the system here. The next day, his son's case blew up in the media. They called the kid a thug, said they found drugs and a gun in his car. The cops were just doing their job, they said. Jack was furious when he saw this. That's when it finally hit him. Using the law to get justice was impossible. He'd have to get revenge for his son his own way. He went back to John, showed him the video of his own son's murder. It reignited the hatred burning inside John. He decided to team up with Jack. That day, John broke into Officer Carl's house. Carl was on high alert. John's ambush failed. Instead, Carl knocked him to the ground. Right at that critical moment, Jack burst in and opened fire. Carl recognized Jack. He admitted to killing the boy by mistake, but his deep-seated arrogance wouldn't let him apologize to anyone. He stood up, ready to face off with Jack, but Jack had already circled behind him, knocked him down with the butt of his gun, yet he didn't pull the trigger. He told Carl to turn himself in and clear his son's name. Carl refused. He grabbed an ashtray, spun around and smashed it on Jack's head. Carl said it was just self-defense. The next second, Jack shot him dead. Police responded to the call and arrived at the scene. One of them was a friend who'd helped Jack before. When he saw Carl's body, he understood everything. To stop Jack from making an even bigger mistake, he sent his men to pick up the other officer, Alan, planning to put him in protective custody. But on the way to get him, they ran right into Jack and John. John quickly turned around and gave chase. For the sake of avenging their sons, the two men had thrown caution to the wind. John rammed them hard, finally forced the car to stop. Then they dragged Alan from the car, told him to repent for what he'd done. Alan was terrified. He admitted he'd framed both boys, said he had a young son to raise, begged them to let him go. Both men said they used to have sons too. Then Jack pulled out his son's childhood drawing, placed it in front of him. By now, backup had arrived in force. In the end, they both pulled their triggers, and they both fell under police gunfire.